You're Ilana,
Yes, you're Sean.
and together we are
The
the
Down
Down Under
Under
Cruisers.
Cruisers. A very, very shiny Sean. Why?
Well, I shaved.
Wow. Your head is just dazzling,
Or maybe
my
we need a
dear.
bit. Maybe we need a bit of
Dazzling,
that.
dazzling. I've got the old finishing powder if we
Well, go
need it.
ahead, go
And then you
ahead.
can get rid of those sunglasses. I
Because
don't
I know
Why,
some.
why do you need them? They're on. Because it's dazzling off your own head.
That's right.
Unless
but
you've
we've
got eyes in the back of your
Well,
head.
we've got mirrors in the room as well. You know.
Unfortunately. Oh, don't get any ideas, people. They're not on the.
What?
We're in the study.
Oh my
Sorry, the studio.
goodness.
Sorry,
Okay.
I might just do a little bit of a. Just to.
Oh, that's so
sorry.
much better.
Should I do it a little bit harder?
Yes. Oh, how hard will you go? Oh, that's so much better.
Steady on, old fella.
Old. Okay. First in the chat was young Meg. Welcome aboard, Meg. Nice to have you here. Followed very quickly by Nick P. Nick P.
G'day, Nick.
Bidday, mate. You're just about to fly out. Safe journey, my friend. I hope everything works
Yes,
well
have
for
a
you.
wonderful time.
Yeah, and a two to full and a three to full.
Kiss the old Blarney Stone
Yeah,
while you're
go
in
ahead.
Ireland.
To be sure, to be sure. G'day, Tammy's and Kelly and Tammy's journey.
G'day.
Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here, folks. G'day, and I'm just going through very quickly.
Yes.
Let me have a look. See, there's Megster. There
Hello,
she
Megster.
is, cruising on the high seas. Hey, Rob.
Yes, we've got something
Mate,
to say. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that fantastic
Your
card that
holiday
you sent
card.
us.
Thank you so much. It's just arrived.
It just arrived 2 days ago, and
But
so
thank you. Much
we-
appreciated.
We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, Moonlight Adventures, welcome aboard, guys. Nice to have you here.
Hello.
And I must say, John Bourbon was in good form today,
He was.
so
We
well
Caught a
done.
glimpse of that.
Well done.
Mr. McClure.
I'm surprised that Mr. McClure could actually keep himself contained. What can I say? Michael Ann, welcome aboard, Michael Ann.
G'day,
Nice to have
Michael
you here. Danny D,
Oh,
how are
Danny
you,
D.
Danny? Nice to see you. By the way, Danny, thank you very much for your support, and I
Yes.
will explain a little later on why I said that. So thank you very much. Okay, now wait a minute. Is it captain or is it first mate? After that comment you made on fantastic cruising, I'm okay. Ahoy there, everybody! Ahoy there, salty seaman Sean and the Empress of the Seas, Ilana.
Oh my goodness, I'm an empress now. Wow.
Billy, hello,
I'm
will you
honoured,
go?
I'm
Seriously,
honoured.
hello, will you go?
Oh dear.
We've got Lorraine. G'day, Lorraine.
Hi,
How are
Lorraine.
you? G'day, Ashley. Nice
G'day.
to have you here. Jim, we haven't seen you in ages, buddy.
Hello.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Good day,
Amy,
Amy.
how you going?
How's that finger of yours
Yeah.
doing? Oh, sorry. I've got that way.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Excuse me. Can you not use that finger?
I'm demonstrating that poor Amy's broken a finger.
Oh,
That's-
it's Amy's finger. Okay. All right. Najuma Brown, welcome aboard,
G'day,
Najuma.
Najuma.
Nice to have you here. Let's see who else is in the chat that I may have missed. I see the word. Oh no, yeah, okay. We've got Amy is saying that she's been editing Horizon
Yes.
videos, finished 80s night, and I'm doing the last day.
Fantastic.
How exciting!
We've been watching, looking
How
at
exciting.
your lovely vlogs.
Yep. Danny is saying, no problem, Sean. Anything for a friend. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
G'day,
Felicia from
Felicia.
SCT Adventures. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you here. A Facebook user, g'day from Tucson, Arizona.
Who could be there? Who could be there?
Yeah, who?
I think there might be several people
Correct.
travelling that way.
Yes. But I want to know. Look, I'm using inflationary English here.
Yes.
Tucson. Shouldn't that be Threeson?
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Who else? Who
Eric
else? Who
B,
else? Sir
g'day.
Eric B, welcome aboard, Eric. Nice to have you here, mate. Nice to see you. All right. Captain Billy. Sean, I can go as low as the hairs on your head, which is really low or non-existent. Um,
Non-existent right now, Billy.
let me just put this to you, Billy. My hair has emigrated. It may not be on my head, but it's certainly somewhere else. um,
Up your schnoz, at your ears.
Amy is saying finger is better,
Good,
still swollen, but doesn't hurt as much.
good.
That's awesome. Okay, Rob, Sean, do we need something for that finger, as that finger is totally unimportant? Well,
That's
okay.
Amy's finger that's been broken.
Ah, Scrow's Nest, welcome aboard. Thank you, mate. Very, very nice to see you. Thank you so much. Um, Cap. Shh. Hashtag bum here.
Don't give away any secrets,
All
Captain
right.
Billy.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What? What?
Look what Meg's done.
Oh no.
Look what Meg's done.
Oh, power.
Yeah, real power.
He's got the power now.
Yep. Please tell Tammy hello. Well, g'day, Tammy. How you going? Nice to
Hello,
have you
Tammy.
on board.
What a week. Never again.
Oh,
may
God.
I ask
Seriously.
why? What has happened this week? That thankfully is almost over now.
Well, you know,
I know.
You know.
It's been pretty, shall we say, emotionally draining,
extremely.
mentally exhausting, a little bit upsetting,
Yep.
but all is coming well.
So, those of you that were interested to know, I was meant to have the live stream running on Wednesday, Hump Day, which didn't happen. Last week, Saturday, my dad got taken into hospital. He was having some pains on the chest. And so the paramedics came in and attended and, yes, took him off to hospital. The good news was it wasn't urgent. They didn't take him in lights and sirens. They just drove him in at a leisurely pace. Came to...
Had a few tests done.
He had some tests
on his heart, etc.
Yeah. And he was kind of like on the mend. And then Tuesday night hit. He did a code red, which means running in there with all sorts of equipment and everything to get him back to scratch. And turns out he'd had an infection. What had happened was the paramedics did put
Well, let's not cast aspersions right now.
I'm not.
Okay.
They did put in a catheter into his arm, and a while later there are some allegations that it was in a lot longer than it should have been, and so that was the cause of his infection.
Suspected cause of infection.
Suffice it to say, he is on the mend and is pretty weak. Will be in hospital for another, possibly another week. But he is on the mend, and as a result, we've had heart rates going up and down everywhere. And so it has been quite emotional, and we can only say those that noticed and those that took care of him, we really appreciate the service that they've done, and yes, so that's why we had no live on Wednesday. Having said that, we've had a couple of other news items come on that has been related to cruising, and so we'll talk about that a little later on in the stream, but I just wanted to get that out of the way for Wednesday. That's why it's been a week from hell.
Yeah.
Nick is at his airport hotel in Minneapolis, St. Paul International Airport. His flight leaves in the morning, and it's going to take 12 hours of flying to get to Germany.
Oh, is that all?
It's around the
It's a
corner,
cake.
mate.
12 hours.
It's only 12 hours. Amy is saying actually she's come to learn that finger is very important.
Sure.
Typing, writing, driving are difficult with a finger in a splint.
Absolutely.
He says it's got to be in a splendid. Could just no, no. I'll keep moving. Um. Again, some people saying good day to each other. Oh, Captain Billy, how can you see Meg looking beautiful? I mean,
She always
seriously.
does. So anyway.
Yeah, why specifically today? I mean, seriously. We've got Nick is saying that he's got a 7 hour layover in Atlanta tomorrow
Oh
as
wow,
well.
that's a long one.
Well, it's only 7 hours. You can have a snooze. We didn't have that opportunity, did we?
We had a fair one at where were we? Oh, we actually chose to go to the airport early. I think
Yes.
that was Tampa, was it?
Yep.
Or Houston? I can't remember.
Houston.
Houston. Yep. Ah, yes, Amy. They're never fun. These
Yes,
sorts of
they
weeks.
are never
yes,
fun.
but then you look on the bright side that things can always get better.
That's correct. Danny is getting her Down Under, or is it Down Unders, or is it the Helping Hands for Cruising hoodie on
Yay!
Wednesday?
Exciting.
That's awesome.
Good.
Can't wait. Looking forward to it. Patricia G, welcome aboard from Florida.
Hello,
Nice to have you
Patricia G.
here. Meg, sending lots of prayers and a positive vibe. Sean, thank you very much. Really appreciate
Thank
that.
you. I have to say the family's been wonderful, rallying around your mum and making sure that she's looked after and keeping the old Basil occupied.
Yeah. Gave him an old man wrench. Awesome. Jason Ghost Hunter, welcome aboard,
Hey.
buddy. Nice to have you here. Thank you for the drop in, and
Lovely.
thanks for sharing the support, mate.
Appreciate it.
Amy, thank you very much.
Good day, Gov.
Well, if it isn't the Gov, welcome aboard, buddy. How you going? Nice to have you here. Kathy and Tammy's journey. Sorry for your dad. Prayers coming. Thank you very much. I really appreciate
There's a few
that.
prayers coming in there. Thank you so
Um,
much.
G'day, Josh and Chastity. Thank you very much for the
G'day.
prayers. Really appreciate that. Is code red like a code blue? No, not quite. The code blue is a slightly higher standard. That's when when they go into arrest, they'll call it code blue. Code red is pretty close though. Good vibes being sent your way. Thank you, Amy. Danny, thank you very much.
G'day, Paul.
G'day, Paul.
Mr.
Welcome
Paul.
aboard, buddy. Nice to have you
Hope
here.
you're well.
Meg's saying g'day to Rob on the road, but she hasn't said g'day to Paul. I notice these things. I notice them. Sending my best to you all. Thank you, Gov. Thank you very much. Paul saying g'day to everybody else, including Amy and Meg. Lorraine, thank you very much. You know what? It is what it is, and we just move on forward. Mark Lang, glad to hear that he's improving. Sending love and hugs your way. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Kelly and Tammy saying g'day. The governor, and now I'm here as well. Oh, how low could you go, mate? Well, wait a minute. I'm waiting for Floaty Boaty to come. Antoinette at Fun, welcome aboard. Good evening, good afternoon. Amy, Billy is just trying to collect wrenches and not be timed out for those with wrenches. Yeah.
You'll need a toolbox soon, won't he, to put them all in?
Well, Billy's got to deserve it, you see. Every time he tells me things like walk the plank, then I've got to really put him in his place. Michigan
Hello.
Carol, how are you? Welcome aboard. Nice to see you here. Miss Felicia's here. Yes, she is. Thank you very much, Kelly and Tammy. Please, folks. Yes, if you're not already a member, please join the crew. Oh, there we go. That's what I was waiting to see. That's what I was waiting to see. G'day, Beaches. Welcome aboard.
G'day.
Nice to have you on board. Thanks for popping in.
Hope you're well.
Hope you're very well.
G'day, Plumpy.
Danny saying that it was a Helping Hands one.
Lovely.
That's awesome.
We'll say even better.
Yes, even much so.
Even better than the ducks.
G'day, Plumpy.
Woody.
Welcome aboard, buddy. Hope everything's good with you guys. And I believe you've got a cruise coming up shortly. Um, Couple of people saying g'day, g'day. Now wait a minute, I just have to.
Oh, g'day, Kenny. How you doing?
Well, Kenny, welcome aboard, buddy. Nice to have you here. Okay. Just looking very quickly at those who are saying g'day. Oh, thank you, Kenny. Really appreciate it, mate. You shared us out, and everybody knows we're on, so that's great.
Oh, Meg and Paul could be on different different chats. One's could be in Helping Hands and one's in the Ducks.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Because we're streaming from the two platforms.
Yep, that's
At the
correct. Actually,
moment.
we're streaming from four.
Four.
We are
Goodness,
streaming
wow.
from two Facebook and two YouTube channels.
All right, it's all too much for my little brain
Yeah.
to comprehend.
Your little brain, you're the big brain of the family. Come on.
Okay.
Wasn't for you, I wouldn't be where I am.
What, sitting next to me?
That's true. That's true. Meg is saying he was in a different stream. Yes, awesome. Okay, I'm just going through really quickly. If I miss you guys, I'm sorry.
I think people are
They're just saying g'days.
exchanging
Greetings.
Yes, greetings. We know people on a cruise at the moment, don't we?
Yes, we do.
From here,
Yes, we do.
which is lovely news.
some-
People are getting on ships now.
Some friends of
Well
ours,
and truly.
and my business partner is on a
Is on a Royal Caribbean. I
Royal
believe,
Caribbean.
off to the islands.
Odyssey of the Seas.
Is that the one? No, I don't
No.
think it's Odyssey.
Have a look. You'll
Is
see.
it Ovation or
Ovation, it's
Radiance?
Ovation.
One of them,
It's Ovation.
I think. Oh
It's
no, maybe
Ovation.
not. I don't know. Going off to the islands
He's going off to the islands.
from Vizzy,
Yep.
from Brisbane. Very nice. Lucky him and her.
Billy always behaves when I'm in chat. That's if he knows what's best for him. I wish you would tell him that. G'day, Troy. How are you? Nice to have you on board.
Which Troy have we got there? Oh,
Nomadic
Rat Pack
Rat
Troy.
Pack.
Good day, Troy.
Sir Troy
Mr.
Nelson.
Postal.
Yes. Nice to have him on board.
Hello, Troy. Oh,
Captain Billy is trying his best, as he usually does. He tries his best. Okay.
You
Now,
are correct, Danny. You
Danny
are right.
is definitely correct. Billy causes trouble wherever he goes. That's why his middle name is Trouble.
Yeah, should be Billy T.
Yeah, Billy T. Yeah, not Billy J.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so other interesting news from Carnival was they're upgrading their internet package.
Yes, Starlink at last. 'Cause
Starlink.
People are coming on board with Starlink.
Yeah. Well, hopefully it does make a huge difference.
Yeah, it
Hopefully.
can be very touch and go, can't it? In the
Yeah.
middle of the ocean with your internet,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah. So
So,
what do you
it'll
use
be
the
interesting.
internet for?
Well, we use it for WhatsApp to keep in touch if we need to. We've got elderly parents, so we need to keep in
That's
touch.
right.
Basically. And we run a business while we're on holidays. We still like to know that the business is still standing and,
Well, yes.
well, still there when we get back. Basically, and that's really, don't really use it for much more than that, do we?
No. Kelly and Tammy's journey. That's a good question. Do we have a recipient for Helping Hands? Currently, we have two recipients for the next cruise that's going on, which is the Fantastic Cruising Group Cruise.
No.
But if we do have, if anybody does have somebody they would like to have put up for the next cruise that's available, what we're going to ask you to do is put together a video. In that video, it only has to be like a 5 or a 7 minute video, which you then explain to us why that person should be given the opportunity to cruise.
Yep, who they are.
That should be handed up to the board of Helping Hands for Cruising, and the board will assess that and have a look and see whether or not the person is actually eligible for the cruise.
There is a process that we go through, so it's transparent in terms of the board getting together and having a look at your videos and taking it further. Now, how do they go about providing the video?
So
Sure.
they do the video, and what you'll find is in the website, and or in the YouTube channel or the Facebook page are some links as to whom you can email that video to, and then we will then put that out to the Board of Helping Hands
Yep.
and assess who actually is lucky enough to go ahead and do such, go on a cruise. Now, more importantly, while we're at it, we're also looking for people who would be prepared to host a recipient on their cruise. And we're asking that it is a group cruise, so to speak. So if you're going with a bunch of people, it just makes the experience for everybody a lot more valid
Rewarding
and more meaning. So more meaningful. So our suggestions are anybody who is going on, who is organising a cruise, a group cruise, please, if you are prepared to put your hand up, just put it together in a video. That lets the board know who's coming on board, and then we can then tee up what recipients are actually going to go on that cruise. All right.
We're also looking ahead to our group cruise too, coming out of Australia in
Yep.
January 2025.
We've
We'll
only
talk
got
further about that
yeah,
now.
we'll talk about that a little later on.
Later,
But
yep.
we've only got we better hurry up. We've only got
Oh.
714 days to go.
Wow. But in the meantime, we have 66 days.
Oh yeah,
Till our next cruise.
That's our cruise, but the Fantastic
Exciting.
Studios group cruise has just hit the 50-day mark.
Wow.
So
Wow.
a couple of people are getting really excited.
Yes.
I know.
That's great.
Let me see. Michigan Carol, thank you very much, Carol, for the prayers. Oh, you've been promoted here. Prayers for you and your family, Sean and Empress Ilana.
No, I'm already Empress.
Yeah, well, she's
Yes, I've
saying
been-
Empress.
well, that was-
Oh, I got to impress
I was-
you. But you're my
Well,
queen anyway.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, a couple of people saying g'day, g'day. Well, g'day, Sir Daniel Fields and the Lady Nancy. Welcome aboard, guys.
G'day, g'day.
Nice to have you here. Thank you very much, Kelly and Tommy. That would be
Yeah,
greatly
please do.
appreciated. It helps us out very much.
Yep.
And Meg, thank you for that. Putting out the website, folks. If you go in there, you will see it. By the way, Meg, just checking the details for where people send the videos is in there, right? Whew, better be.
And can I just say, speaking of Helping Hands,
Yep.
we do have merch for Helping Hands, T-shirts, etc.
Yep.
All proceeds, and also for the Ducks merch too,
Yep.
goes
All
into
proceeds go
the
into
Helping
Helping
Hands
Hands.
for cruising.
Yep.
And on our Facebook page and our website, we have lovely testimonials of lots of people.
Yep.
Kenny from the cruise that is just done as the first recipient, and from other people who spent time with Kenny on the ship as well. So worth having a look at.
Yep. Larry is saying, I was just looking at a 32-day South Pacific cruise with Princess from Sydney to
Ah.
Vancouver.
Looks
Yeah,
like
that's
is
a
that
repositioning. That would be
Nice.
an awesome cruise. And Larry, don't tell me how much, okay? Because Larry gets them at ridiculous rates,
Ah.
like 20 cents or
Wow.
something stupid.
Wow, if only.
Yeah, if only. A couple of people chatting with each other. I'm not going to go into their personal discussions. Rob is saying that he's only got 8 more naps to go on his. That's awesome.
Oh, Rob, what are you going on? What cruise are you doing? That's exciting.
Yeah, very. Meg is saying that she'll be sure it's on the website. Thank you for that. Really appreciate that.
Oh, can I just say, Larry's mentioned, did you say the Pacific Islands there?
Yeah.
In that, okay, just be aware, and probably for those who are possibly thinking of coming down under for New Year's Eve 2025, December 24 into 25, that if you are cruising to Fiji in particular and the South Pacific Islands, currently you must be vaccinated And in order to get to Fiji, you must have travel insurance. That's a stipulation to travel to Fiji. I think that may just mean if you get off the ship, I think. I will investigate that further.
Yep.
Just a little heads up there.
The governor is saying he could go for a cruise. Heck, he'd settle for a 48 hours away from his office. I will make the suggestion, Gov. Leave floaty boaty alone. Okay, so talking about cruises, in December of 2024, we were planning to have you guys come out for New Year's Eve, December 31st. And then in the first week of January, the cruise that we have seen to date, that is currently going and is booked for the 2nd of January out of Sydney, heading to the South Pacific, taking in places like
Noumea, Vanuatu, Fiji, and the Loyalty Islands. How divine. 14 nights on Celebrity Edge.
and that is going to be awesome. So that's
Now, that's not set in concrete just yet because we're still waiting for other itineraries to come out towards the end of January and possibly early February. So we're just going to hang on, but it's looking more and more tempting for Celebrity. It's something different.
Yep.
And we'd like to experience Celebrity, have a try, and we love the itinerary is fantastic.
It's a great, very nice, and we'll as time goes by and we firm things up a little bit more, we will pass on more details there. Celebrity Edge, amazing. It's a great ship. So there we go. Okay, Larry is asking the governor how far away from Southampton is he? Well, I tell you what, not far away enough. He's on the Escape.
Oh,
Nice. So Eric, any ideas of the price for the January 25 cruise? Figures to date?
in Aussie dollars, okay. It sounds a lot. It's in Aussie dollars, remember, and this is not the group booking cost at this stage. We're only putting feelers out. I have AUD is 3,586, and that's per person, of course.
But bear in mind
it's a 14-nighter.
14-night cruise.
And that's Australian dollars. So particularly for Americans, that's a whole lot. It will be a whole lot cheaper than that.
Yeah, you'll come just over the $2,000 mark, I think, or just close to the 3. Daniel, to beach, please. I believe we see someone we recognise all day long. If you see us, make sure you say hello. We are easily distracted. And I know what you guys are distracted by, Daniel. Winners!
Okay.
Casino.
No, there's no announcement, Larry. It's just we mentioned last week that we've started looking at cruises. And at the moment, that's all we have early January. We don't want people coming for New Year's Eve and having to... I mean, we'd love you to come for 2 weeks prior.
We'd love you, yeah.
But...
because then you'd go to...
It's a big ask for people to come
right.
2 weeks. Because the next cruise that we have so far is into the following week. Which is for many people, it's extra time here.
Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing, but...
the governor is saying he's about 2.5 to 3 hours. I told you, not far enough. Okay, a couple of people chatting with each other. I'm not going to interrupt their discussion. Start the bake sale. Absolutely. Well, actually, hold on to that thought because there'll be a bake sale earlier on. About 2.5 in US dollars. That's right. And you being a TA, you'd know better. Again, 24.
Okay.
Yep.
And pounds.
Yeah, that's right. A shade over £2,000. That's correct. Okay.
Start building your canoes.
Absolutely.
Collect your beer cans.
Yep.
your tinnies,
The
and
tinnies.
build a canoe and start
Absolutely.
paddling over.
All right. Now, while we're on the cruise um, arena and we're talking about helping hands a little earlier on,
Mm-hmm.
we need to make people aware.
Yes.
The cruisathon.
Yes.
The cruisathon is coming in on the 9th of February, I believe. 9th of February? No, that's the board meeting. It's March.
No,
No, it is
it
February.
is February. Isn't it the 10th, 11th, and 12th, I believe? Or it's that
Yeah.
weekend.
Megs to give me the dates. Oh, please.
We should know, shouldn't we?
We should.
We've had a lot going on.
We've had a bucket load going
All
on and
right.
the head is all over the
Well,
place.
yep.
So, Megs to give me the dates, please, for the cruisathon. But what we're trying to do, folks, the cruisathon is
The 9th to the 12th,
9th to
correct.
12th. That's right. There we go. Let me just put that up.
Thank you, Meg.
Thank you, Meg.
She's always quick on
You are quick
on
on
the
the
ball.
draw, and we love you for it. Here's the thing. The cruisathon, we are looking to raise funds for Helping Hands for Cruising. The goal for this particular cruisathon is $10,000. It's been raised fairly recently, and we believe we can do it again. The intention here, we want to get more people like Kenny, like James Catanese, like Scott and Amber. We are looking for more people like that to go on a cruise, and as a result, Helping Hands for Cruising will fund it. But if we can get $10,000, folks, we can put 5 people on a cruise. So we are definitely looking for the funds, and also the cruises that would be able to host them, so host the recipients. So please, folks, between the 9th to the 12th of February, please dig deep and give us a hand. That would be greatly appreciated. The criterion for anybody being a recipient on the group cruise is that they've never traveled before for one reason or another, whether it be disability, whether it be financial, whether it be the fact that they were a carer for somebody and were just not able to have that opportunity to go on a cruise. For those of us that are involved in cruising, we love it. And we want people to enjoy the same benefits that we have. So we want to give them a holiday of a lifetime. So folks, please come on board, join us. Anybody who wants to be a presenter for that particular opportunity, please give Meg an email at megsfuntime at funtime22, I believe that is, at gmail.com. There it is in front of you. Guys, please email Meg, let her know what you want, what sessions you want, and away we go. Now, we're not going to be running 24 hours because what we've found in the past is that we get some people coming on, they take on extra shifts to fill the time, and that is counterproductive. We don't want people putting themselves out. We would rather you had your session and your session
And have a
was
good
successful.
sleep as well. We don't want
And
people
then
staying
you
up
get
all
some
night.
sleep.
Yep.
Yep. So there you go. That's that's what we're looking to do. Okay. Thank you, Meg, for that.
Thanks, Meg.
Okay.
G'day, John and Nancy.
Well. 14:36 Saturday afternoon, Sir John. Welcome aboard. Lillian, welcome aboard.
Hello,
Nice to have you
Lillian.
here.
Nice to see you.
Seeing you around everybody else's traps. Nice to have you back. Danny is saying that she's happy she'll have her hoodie for the event, and your shout out will come too. Thank you
excellent.
so much. Really
Wonderful.
appreciate that. Couple of people saying good day. Larry's still trying to see whether it's Majestic or Grand Princess.
Oh, is that for your cruise, Larry? Oh, Rob's got a good point there. Just scroll to Rob. Yep.
For those looking to travel internationally, airline prices may be set to come down as carriers are bringing more planes into their active roster. should make a trip to Oz much more affordable. And that would be great. That would be awesome to have. I mean, if all of you could come down for that, that'd be amazing.
Well, it's January 2023, so
20
you've
right now. It's
yes,
sure.
so
Don't give
you've
me a
got
heart failure. Whew.
all of 23 and
All
all
of
of
24.
24 to put those coins into the jar.
No, the bank gives you more interest than the jar. Seriously. Um. Okay. Looks like another meetup is happening there. That's awesome. Um. Danny is saying that she'll be in the chats if we need help. Thank you so much. Really
Wonderful.
appreciate that, Danny. You are a super supporter, and we really
She is
appreciate that.
indeed. Daniel
Um,
saying Majestic was great. Lots of.
Lots of shopping,
Mm.
but other than that, they enjoyed it. Awesome.
Yeah, we're waiting for the Princess itinerary to come out because we're also interested in looking at Princess as well.
Daniel is saying that Beach Please will do likely to head to Bourbon in the afternoon hours. Where's Bourbon? Unless you're talking about Bourbon. I was thinking of Sir John Bourbon, who is associated with Josh and Chastity.
Close friends, I believe.
Very close friends. Um, Meg is too old to stay
Uh,
up all night. Yeah. G'day to Uncle John. Yes, well, Uncle John does his bit. Everybody's caught everybody's chats, so it's nice to see. Lillian is saying, my first time in, nice to be here, and you have
yes.
subscribed. Thank you very much, Lillian. Well, I've caught you on enough other chats like Mike's and so forth, so it's about time you joined us.
Would you like to tell everyone about your collaboration with Radio Jonesy too on
Yeah.
a Tuesday?
So on Tuesday, our time at 8 p.m., which again is Sparrow Fight Tuesday morning, your time, Radio Jonesy, who is all the way from Tasmania, he and I do a collaboration where we talk about all things Aussies. So what's happening down under. Our discussions can range from music through to travel through to all sorts of things. And I'll tell you what, it's fun. The people come on in and all the discussions we have. You've got to come in. You've just got to come in to see. Let me see. Again, people having a chat with each other, so that's cool. We've got. Okay. Hang on a second. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Hashtag super supporter. That's cool.
Thank you.
Meg, I must say, I like the little pop up under the QR code. Yeah, the little pop up. See what it does? It comes in. That's because we're using this program called EVMux, and I just love it because it lets you control all sorts of things like the name. You can have it anywhere on the screen you like. We've got it coming in at the top because if I had it at the bottom, Ilana would disappear from it.
That's
So
okay.
yeah, no, it's not. Here we go. So that's where it comes in. I mean, Meg, if you were coming in as a person on the channel on the chat, we would have Meg coming across the top there as well. And by the way, the QR code that you see up here is if you want to put in a donation, just
Takes you to the PayPal
takes you
account
to the
directly.
PayPal account directly. So go ahead. Hashtag Bourbon Street Nola. Okay. Larry, John, is Glenn and Sarah back in Florida? I didn't know that they were travelling back to Florida. I believe they're
I
back
think
home.
they're home and posting,
They-
putting all their vlogs together from the trip.
Yep.
I believe.
Uh-oh. Here's trouble. Tim has got
G'day,
Duke
Tim.
here.
And Duke.
Hello, Sean and Ilana. Don't worry, Sean. You won't have to duck. Duke is in timeout. Oh, good. After you just ate. Thank goodness for that. Whew. Okay. Bourbon Street, New Orleans. You see, that makes sense because we don't speak American at times, and some of these abbreviations you guys have got confuse us.
It's all right. We've got our own, don't we?
Yeah, well, we do.
Most of our words are abbreviated.
Like Barbie,
Brekkie,
Brekkie,
Avo,
Arvo, Avo,
Avo,
um,
Shuey,
yep, Shuey. Hang on.
Tinny, Ute.
Avo for
Butte.
Kenny.
His favourite food.
His very favourite food. All right, now let me do this. I haven't done this one for a while.
Okay.
Um, just let
Oh,
our machine take.
something's twirling
Yeah, it's
in the
twirling,
background.
twirling, twirling, twirling. Let me just go find it, and there we go. We have not had this one up for a while, so let's do this.
Good idea.
Let's do this. As soon as it... No, it's the wrong one. Yeah, I'm going to exit that one. Let's find the other one. Because we haven't done it in a long while, and so I think it's about time.
It's long overdue and coming up to the cruiseathon. I think that would be
very, very
most appropriate.
appropriate. Here we go.
Have you ever dreamt about taking a cruise on one of them fancy boats, soaking up the beauty and the magic just to free your soul? It's floating on the ocean, just a notion that seems out of reach. One thing on your bucket list is just to go and see the beach. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
You know you gotta do the things you've only dreamed about. Don't let anything stop you thinking you can't go all out. You can do the things you never thought were possible with helping hands to help you get there. Even oceans are no obstacle. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
So if you ever dreamed about taking a cruise in one of them big old boats, soaking up that sun, feel that breeze, yeah, there is still hope. Don't let the ocean be an ocean that is out of reach. Let's get together, help each other, and go see the sea. You wanna see the world, but something always holds you back. You've got that itching feeling, but your dreams got hijacked. There's lots of people out there that never get to cruise, but helping hands is helping making dreams come true.
Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, cruising. Helping hands for cruising, making your dream a reality.
And that is absolutely awesome. I'll tell you
Love
what.
that song. Isn't it great?
It is a great song, and I'll tell you what.
Thank you to FatMat
FatMat
for doing that.
Adventures,
Amazing.
absolutely amazing. He and his lovely wife
Yeah.
Amy, they put that together, and that's
brilliant.
absolutely brilliant. Now, just going in the chat here for a minute, the governor is saying that the Jonesy session that we have on a Tuesday, he was saying that it's a good chat, and it is. We have lots of fun. We talk about all sorts of things.
Are we,
Mich-
are we sinking slowly?
Oh.
Glug, 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 glug. Are we going to be underwater in a minute?
Are we? Nah,
have to get
it's,
the
it's only a matter
I
of
have to get the
opinion.
snorkel out?
Well, you'd love the snorkel because I know that when we go on our group cruise,
I'll be snorkeling,
you'll
all
be
right?
snorkeling.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You'll
And I want to organise a group tour,
Yep.
personal, private one,
Yep.
in Suva, of course.
That'll be awesome. Yeah, similar to the one we did.
Yes, but with a group. So we'll get a van or two vans, and
Yep.
yep, we'll go to the village, have some kava,
Yeah. Oh.
do
Yeah.
a bit of Fijian dancing, and have some food.
That's right. That's right. Okay. Now, there's a whole bucket load of people saying g'day to Tim. Larry is saying Dewey shared a picture today with you, Sarah and Glenn. That might have been.
Who is?
I haven't seen that one.
Who's Larry talking to us?
Yeah.
Shared a picture with you.
Yeah, it might have
Oh.
been an old picture he had, because like
Yeah,
I
he's
don't know
putting.
about.
I think he's
he's-
just putting all the
he's
vlogs.
Putting all the vlogs
He's doing
together.
a whole lot of editing and
Yeah.
putting all the vlogs out.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Larry.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that.
Whichever channel you're watching from, please do.
Yeah. What the goal for this year for us, folks, is that we're looking to get both the Ducks and also Helping Hands for Cruising both over the 1,000, and we're looking to get both channels monetized. So that if we can organise both channels to be monetized, then Helping Hands for Cruising benefits. So there we go. They're talking about the vloggers party when they go on the vloggers cruise, which is not that far
can you
away.
imagine what that would be like?
Oh, it's huge.
I always have a giggle when we look at the vlogs from our group cruise, how everyone's sitting with their phones, when it's, people have got YouTube channels. It's
Well-
quite funny, really.
Well, when we went on the chef's table, that was really funny.
That was
because
hilarious.
The chef goes, "You're you're all YouTubers." Oh God.
Yes.
So that was funny. And the great Sir John from JNN is saying that was the second part of the back-to-back that they actually bumped into Dewey in Cozumel. He was on a different ship. It's not hard to bump into Dewey. He's on everybody's ship these days.
How are you enjoying Florida, John?
Yeah. Did you hear Nancy broke her arm?
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, John. I'm sorry to hear that. Send her our love.
Yeah, do. And thank you, Meg. That was FatMat. That's the link to FatMat Adventures.
Oh.
Folks, share him some love.
We have someone here we have to say guten Abend to.
I'll get to him in a minute. We've got some dancing going on there.
Yes,
some
everyone
more-
loves the song.
Everybody loves the song.
Yeah, aircraft carrier. It is a big ship, isn't it?
Lillian
ship.
is saying just to let us know that she loves the song. That's great. Fancy ship aircraft carrier. Yep. Well, no, it's not the same as yours, mate. The one that you were on, and we don't get paid to go on that one. You did. Dewey is the ship. So what? Seriously. Michigan Carol's having a dance there. Danny is having a dance. Meg is having a dance. Lillian is having a sing-along. Danny loves the song. Kelly and Tammy's Journey is going, yes. Michigan Carol's got the claps.
Yeah.
Clapping
Beg
at
your
it.
pardon. FatMat rocks. He does indeed.
FatMat rocks. He does. Escaping the empty nest. Well, guten Tag, Herr Darian. Wie geht's? We wish you very well. It's another time for you to come in. But that's actually escaping the empty nest, so that's not Darian anyway.
No.
Welcome aboard, folks. Nice to have you here.
But he is there.
I know. Michigan
Hey,
Carol, what
Darian.
time on Tuesday again? It's it starts at 8 p.m. Melbourne time, which works out to 7:65.
Very early.
4 a.m. your time, Eastern, that is. G'day, Terry. Welcome aboard. Nice to have you
G'day,
here,
Terry.
buddy. Nice to see you. Your first time in here, I believe. Glad to see you here. Kenny is still listening and
He is
watching.
there still.
Yeah, that's cool. Larry's g'day to Empty Nesters. G'day, Terry. Daniel Jose, welcome aboard. Nice to have you here.
What Meg says about you.
Hey, what?
Yes, Meg, I think you're right.
Sean is likely buoyant. Ilana, no need to worry. Yeah, I
I
do
don't,
float.
Meg, believe me.
I've got a
I'm
lot
not
of
worried.
ballast. What are you
And if you
throwing me
bob
into?
about, you're like a buoy. I can't believe I said buoy. Buoy.
Yeah. Okay, a couple of people saying g'day.
G'day, Cruise and
Cruisin'
Koozies.
Koozies, welcome aboard, guys. Nice to have you here. Going to listen in and watch the movie Smile. What? Okay.
Do you know we wouldn't have a clue about any movies?
No.
We haven't been to the movies in what, like 3 years,
Do,
I
you-
think,
do you know the last movie?
because of our lockdowns and everything.
The last movie we went to.
I can't even remember.
I can.
What was it?
It was at 32,000 feet, flying back to and from. Those were the only movies we went to.
Well, I don't even think I started watching Elvis, and I just, on a plane, I can't concentrate. But actually in a cinema. I
In a where?
Yeah, one of those things. I cannot remember the last thing we saw.
Meg is saying g'day to Kelly and Tammy. By the way, you just sent the video to me when you have it. Yes, please send it to Meg. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Scrow's Nest. Yes, it is an awesome video. And it just tells you how we help people get on a cruise.
G'day, Laurie.
G'day, Laurie. Nice to have you here.
Nice to see you today.
It is awesome to see you.
Through.
Lillian saying
Cyberspace.
g'day to Troy and Christian. And g'day, James. Welcome aboard, buddy.
G'day.
Press. Thank you very much,
you.
James. Really appreciate that. Michigan Carol is wishing everybody a big 2023. Well, it started off being really big for us, so hopefully it'll settle down. Yes, James, 50 days, mate. 50 days.
Exciting.
Oh, it's so exciting. Danny says she'll definitely shout us out. Hang on, have I gone? No, we're there. Und Herr Darian, very good to see you, Herr Darian. I have just one word for you. The word is fresh, and it leads with the other two words. Spaghetti ice. Yes, somebody did say spaghetti ice, and I'm sorry, but you will enjoy it. Again, a couple of people saying g'day, g'day.
And how's your violin lessons
Yeah,
going, Darian?
I heard you play the pig song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Meg. I heard you play the pig song. That was awesome.
It's actually got me quite tempted to go and find my violin somewhere.
You know, we've got my grandmother's
Well,
violin.
we've got a piano here, we've got a violin here, we've got, what else have we got? The guitar, we've got a didgeridoo, we've got a recorder.
Oh yes, Larry, fresh. You've got a recorder. The Chiefs are playing a home game in Germany next year. Oh yeah. And
Is that basketball?
did someone say fresh und?
I have a clue.
No, nobody said fresh and spaghetti ice. We said fresh und spaghetti ice. Using the right terminology, please. G'day, Boomer. How
G'day,
are you,
Boomer.
buddy? How's that Lance of yours? I mean, how's Lance? Yes, well.
Puma's asking why are we in the water? Because it's hot today.
We're
So we're just cooling off in lovely ocean.
Yes. Larry is saying that he played the violin in school. He played the recorder, both alto and
Oh.
soprano.
I've got an alto recorder.
Yeah.
Which I think is a bit of a lifesaver rather than the soprano,
Correct.
rather than that screeching of it.
G'day, Blaine. Welcome
Hi,
aboard, mate.
Blaine.
Welcome aboard.
Blaine's going off on the vloggers cruise.
Yeah.
Lucky him.
There's a few going on the
There's going to be a
vloggers.
big crowd.
It's going to be a big vloggers cruise.
And
Again,
you can pick Don and Tony's ears about Sydney
yes.
and possibly people could be encouraged to come down here
Well,
for New Year's Eve.
Don went down to Kiama, so that was nice.
Oh, gorgeous part of
Beautiful
the world down
area.
that southern coast
Yeah.
of New South Wales.
Absolutely.
Gorgeous.
So if you guys come in early, you can then go and spend some time in Sydney, go down to places like Kiama and close on there.
Hop on the train and go.
Yep. G'day,
Easy.
Danny. How you going, buddy? Nice to have you on
G'day, Danny.
board. Yep. Again, a couple of people saying g'day to each other, so that's awesome. All right. So, what else?
I think I look like, Billy's saying I look like a mermaid. I'm not sure. Greenpeace might be out with the harpoon in a minute. We better be...
Lana looks like a mermaid in the water, and Sean looks like a crustacean in the water. A crustacean.
No, I can hear Greenpeace.
I would have heard I would have been happy with the words.
Moving on the whales.
Yeah, well, I would have.
I'm speaking of me as well.
Like I say, I would have been happy with the words beached whale, but that's okay.
We're floundering whales.
Yeah, floundering whales. Hey, soul. Bottom of the floor. G'day, Mike. Welcome aboard. Just stopping in to say hi to everyone before you're
Hi,
live.
Mike.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
always on
we're-
a live. By the way, how are you enjoying? Where is it? Where are you guys? Courtside. How are you enjoying Courtside? Hope you're having fun. Okay. Let's see who else is there. Just Nick again. He's got his 38 days off. Don't return to work until March, so that's fun. And Nick is busy showing us umbrellas and all those sort of... But you won't get any of those in Ireland. It'll be freaking cold. Yes. Safe travels to Germany. To Germany. Michael Ann is saying safe travels too.
We look forward to hearing all about it on your
Yep.
return. Nick?
And Danny thought Billy said he left. That's because, well,
he was
yeah,
he was
he's
lurking.
lurking. He's always a lurker, right?
He's lurking in the shadows,
He's
yes.
lurking in the shadows and getting everybody interested in... No, that's the wrong person. Mike, Sean, I am, thank you. Good, that's awesome. And you got quite a few interesting people there with you at the moment, right? You've got Crystal there, you've got Ron Sees America, you've got a whole bucket load of RVers there. Give us a rundown, who else is there? Charlie Grace, welcome aboard,
Hi,
Charlie.
Charlie.
Nice to have you here.
Can we just remind people before we go, because it's coming up to the hour, about
Yep.
the cruiseathon again? The dates for that are the 9th
The 9th to the
to
12th
to
of
the
February.
12th of February, please. If email Meg, please. She'll give you an idea of what slots are available if you wish to contribute to Helping Hands for Cruising and have an hour slot somewhere across the weekend. That would be wonderful. Our merch, any purchases of merch of Ducks and the Helping Hands goes to Helping Hands. We want to send as many people as we can and collect as much as we can so that we can do that.
And again, for those of you that have sent wishes and prayers towards my father, I really
Yes,
appreciate
do
that.
appreciate that.
Like I said, it was touch and go on Wednesday. So, yep, it's really great to know that we are part of a fantastic organisation of friends out there who really care, and we thank you so much. With that in mind, folks...
Meg's funtime22@gmail.com. Drop her a line and find a slot.
Absolutely.
Would be wonderful.
And so, just to give you a rundown, Tuesday, Jonesy and I at 8 p.m. Wednesday, I'll be running my live stream at 8 p.m. Melbourne time. Next week, Saturday, which is 10 p.m. Friday night, your time, across the pond, we'll be running another show. Her Majesty, the Empress Queen Alana and I.
Yes, I have to look at my calendar because I've got a couple of Saturday commitments. coming up.
A lot of commitments. Oh boy. So anyway, folks, have a great night.
Have a great night.
Have an awesome
great weekend.
Thank you very much for joining in the
Be
show,
safe,
and
and we'll see you next week. Thank
be
you.
safe. Take care, and
forget.
have a
Thumbs up.
great day. Thumbs up and Slater.